awareness of death should bring in more life into you. That is knowledge. In wisdom, the awareness of death brings more life. In ignorance, awareness of death brings depression. This is the difference. Wisdom is when you think of your death, oh, I'm going to die one day. You become more alive, more wise, more loving, more compassionate, more content. Knowledge of death is complementary to living. You know, people who commit suicide, they want to leave. The craving, this is called jiveshana, the craving to live, craving for pleasure makes them kill themselves. Why they kill themselves? They want pleasure, more pleasure. There is no patience or tolerance. There is no endurance of misery. Unfortunately, they come back to experience much more misery, multiplied. And that is why I would say the spiritual education should be inducted to every child on this planet. He knows about his own mind. He knows about that this body is made up of 5 elements, and what is my mind, what is intellect, what is memory, what is ego, and if there is something beyond which I should strive for it. You can't give him Brahma Gyan or the Atman knowledge immediately, but at least you give them the first step of that which is not Atma. At least they go in the path of analysis. A logical conclusion to the apparent existence which causes or creates lot of chaos, confusion and questions in young minds. This is essential. This not only provides them with a broader vision or yearning for higher knowledge, a quest for truth, it also makes them a good citizens, better citizens in the planet. No mother on this planet wants their children to be terrorists. No mother wants the children to be, unless they are so brainwashed that they think they are going to give the child to God. No mother wants their children to be miserable. But they simply don't know how to prevent them from getting into this rut they are in. That is where the spiritual knowledge is so relevant.
Agnenaya supatharaye asman vishwani deva vayunani vidwan yuyodhyasmad juhuranameno bhuishtham te nama uktim vidhema. O Agni, you who know all the deeds, lead us on the right path for the enjoyment of the fruits of our actions. Destroy and remove our sins. To you we offer our homage.
You know what Agni means? Agni means one who goes in the front, the leader. And who leads you in your life? Your viveka, your discrimination. The fire in you leads you forward. The life force in you is the fire, is Agni. Agni is not the material fire that you sit in front of. The fire in you, the fire of consciousness, is really the Agni. which moves you forward. It not only moves you forward, it leads everyone others also. Someone is moving ahead, is not moving alone, brings everyone also along. A leader is Agni. And anyone who finds is a leader. And the fire in you, the life force in you leads you. Your intellect leads you. And this Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidva. You know all the divine impulses. The Agni knows, the leader knows, the divine knows, the Guru knows, the self knows all the Devas, all the aspects of the Devas. And so this is a prayer, you lead us. Naya Supataraye, where I find comfort here and comfort within and without, both. Rai means wealth. Wealth is not just money. Wealth is your confidence. Wealth is your generosity. Wealth is your character. Your talent, everything is called Rai. Rai means wealth. So Agni, lead me to this path. Supatha, the right path, good path. Asman, not just me, us, everybody. No? Lead us. It's not saying lead me alone. It's a collective prayer. Agni Naya Supatharai Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan. You know, the psychologists say what is called mob psychology. And usually mob psychology is only destructive. Most of the time. But if that is turned into something very creative, productive, benevolent to the world, it's nothing like that. So, the prayer is, let the negativity which bother, which restrict us, which keeps us away from this realization I am the infinity, be removed from me. Again, like from my effort, whatever I do to achieve is much smaller than me. From my effort, I try to get rid of whatever is no good in me, is yet really incomplete. This is more so with the alcohol anonymous people. You know, people who are addicted to drugs and alcohol, they feel so helpless. They know they want to get out of it, they cannot. And what do the counselors tell them? Give it to higher power. What the psychologists say? I was told this is one of those 12-day program. In that one of these is you surrender. See, this is my addiction. This is my wrong thing, my negativity. I cannot get rid of it. You please take over. And you don't know what the higher power is. There is some power. Just give it away to it. This is what they say, right? And many people have come out of it. And this is nothing new. The ancient rishis always said that if there is any blemishes in me, any weaknesses in me, you please take care of it. I offer that to you. This is the only offering. What? That which I cannot bear, I don't want to bear, I offer it to you, surrender it to you. Bhuishtam Te nama uktim. Again and again. It's not just once. You can't say, I surrendered and yesterday I surrendered, finished. Last year I just, gave it up and it has come back again. So, I say again and again and again, I offer my salutation to you. Again and again, I recognize you in me. This is what said. Nama uktim videma. Again and again. The mother told the boy to say your prayer before going to bed, and the boy would sit and say ditto and go to bed. And mother asked, what do you say? I told you to prayer, you are saying some ditto, and that soon you finished your prayer. I said, Mom, what is the point in repeating yesterday? I said it, and every day I only say ditto, the same thing. Bless everybody, ditto. Mom said, okay, tomorrow breakfast also I will say ditto. Every day we eat, again we feel hungry. We are not bored doing it again and again. Every day we sleep so many hours. We are not bored. Nobody ever says, oh, I feel so bored going to bed every night. Have anyone said that? I feel so bored to use toilets or bored to eat every day. No. In a routine we do all this. Why not routinely also do a little prayer? In the morning, in the afternoon, the evening, anytime. That's what is prayer. The prayer simply reconnects you. It kindles that awareness. Reconnects. In fact, it's wrong to say reconnect. Makes you aware of your connection. See, activity makes you forget the being. In activity, you tend to forget. In prayer, you try to remember, recollect that you are much bigger than what you think you are. You are bigger than the actor that you are or perceiver that you are. We are playing the role of actor and perceiver all the time, not the being. You are the being as well. Soham asmi, I am that. That happens in Vishram or rest and Nirvikar. Nirvikar is blemishless and relaxation, rest. See, have you noticed this? When you want to listen to something very keenly, what do you do?